Could. Alright, so now I can see you running around public execution, but it's loading again. Alright, it's just catching up there. Or if it's just my shit internet, because my internet's fucked again to refresh it. Yeah, it seems to be playing back the same, like 10 seconds of you running around. Oh wait, then it's just stopped. I think there might be a delay. Okay, I can see you doing public exclusion now.
Did you see me hit the floor?
Not yet. I see the rusher coming towards you.
Oh wow, that latency is quite bad.
I mean, there is a natural delay though, because Twitch is the same. Like Twitch is usually, I think, about 10 seconds behind live. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's. You just lost all your armor, healing. Now you're going down.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah, Twitch is the same. Like it's about, there is like a delay between live and Twitch as well, which I assume would be the same with YouTube.
Thank you so much for saving me. I lost all hope.
Bloody chair stream going on here. Well, it's kind of good to know I've got this semi set up.
Yeah, looks to be working now. It's, what did you change the bitrate to?
6,000, like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got it on my phone as well as, you know, poor man's second monitor.
Yeah.
And just with like, I've not connected to the house Wi-Fi. I've just got it on like 4G or whatever it is I'm getting in my local area, and it's streaming okay on that.
Yeah. So you might be able to do like 7 or 8,000 to put the quality. I mean, the quality still looks good.
I think
What
I might
does it say? Still says 1080p.
Because I'm assuming
Yeah,
the higher I have it, the more resources it takes from my PC as well, don't it?
Yes, and the more internet, and it also means that if people have slow connections, they're going to struggle to watch it. But I mean, I only stream at 6K because my internet's shit. I know like some big streamers probably stream at like 8, 10, 12K.
Thing is, I've come across plenty of streamers, and like, probably now I could, but originally I couldn't watch them. At least something like a good chunk of people in the UK, at the very least, have very poor internet.
Yeah, so 6K might be a happy spot. So you just hit the chunga then, 19 mil, finish him off with AR, so it's probably, I don't know, about 10 seconds behind maybe.
Something like that, yeah. I hate when they do that, they just rush you.
Oh yeah. The rush is a pain in the ass. I died so many times last night doing convoys because man, the special ammo directive fucks me every time.
I hate it. They'll be like, oh yeah, I've got enough armor to face tank that guy. You kill him, you get into cover, and just as you press armor kit, it just clicks. Oh yeah, he's got bleed bullets, dead.
Yeah.
Great, cool.
Yeah,
and then the fire ones as well, it's just like one shot central, go near.
Yeah, the fire ones are hectic. The one that pisses me off the most is Disorient, I think. Because you can't even aim back.
Yeah. It just made a weird noise.
I've got you on mute, so let me just see what the sound's like.
Well, I suppose we'll give this a good test.
Yeah, audio seemed pretty good too, both like um, microphone, Discord, and game. All the levels seem actually pretty good. That's normally the pain in the ass part to set up.
It took me, cheeky bastards, and friggin' yeah. Because my keyboard's really loud. I've got like a mechanical keyboard. Like you can probably hear it through Discord.
Yeah.
It took me a while to try and balance it so that the OBS audio won't pick it up as much.
Yeah. You put like noise gates and stuff on.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's still picking it up. Like you can probably hear me slightly tapping it, but when the game gets heated, I end up slamming the keys.
I'm only hearing through Discord, but let me turn the volume. Yeah, so the keyboard volume is way lower in on the stream than Discord.
Yeah, it's kind of like the one thing I wanted to do. It's one of the reasons why when I do like my videos as well, like I will cut all the audio because all you can hear is like, cause I go full sweat mode when doing a video. Like if I'm just playing casually, like oh
Yeah.
no, I went down. I genuinely don't care. I can just try again. It's not like I'm gonna lose. Anything I'm wasting is my own time. But when it comes to doing videos, like I try and I go full sweat to try and live and get like a decent looking ish video.
Yeah.
And you should hear the recording. Like I'll have like a washing machine in the background and my wife's doing whatever else, and all you can hear is just my keyboard going fucking nuts. It's just hilarious.
Detected.
Of course he's going for the minigun. Why wouldn't he go for the minigun? Oh, I don't know what it is with expertise and optimist, but something is not working correctly. I'm doing
really?
about like 6k more per shot than I should be, per bullet.
With Optimist?
With
Nice.
optimist. Although weirdly, I've tried it with normal optimist, like with a FAMAS.
Yeah, so it's only the shield
It
splinter
seems
version.
to just be the shield splinterer. Something is going on with it. I've got
I wonder
a
if
level
that's because yours. I was gonna say, I wonder if that's because yours is level 20. If there's something buggy with the math or something in the game.
I've tried calculating it. I've followed Hutchler's advice trying to calculate it. Nothing lines up. I'll just randomly just start doing like 6k more. Yeah, it's just dumb and bizarre.
Just Ubi things.
You missed.
Are you
Doing all this,
running
I've
the
completely forgotten why I'm here and what I'm actually fucking farming for, and I've just deconstructed loads of it. I have a genius idea for like the ultimate buff build. I need, it's going to be firewall, 4-piece ongoing directive.
Hostile broadcast detected.
I can't open the door. Hello. Oh yeah, I've got to get the signal. I see I'm off it. I'm not even, brain's not functioning. Yeah, 4-piece ongoing directive. I need, probably go with a Fenris chest. Everything rolled yellow, by the way. Fenris chest with, is it Mad Bomber for the grenade range? Or the grenade size increase? And then a Costa's Go bag.
Oh yeah.
So everyone,
Nice.
like, going to be running, I'll probably run the chem launcher for heals, because I'm probably skill tier 6. Firewall for the AoE grenade, and then with Mad Bomber it just gets silly. And Jammer Pulse to basically just give everything a status effect.
It might be good on Survivalist then. Because Survivalist, you give people a status effect, they give an extra 10% damage to your teammates as well.
That's going to be nothing, because I'm basically going to get 3 grenades. Mad Bomber also regenerates grenades, I believe, like every minute or something. I get a free grenade every minute with an overcharge from Acosta's and Sledgehammer. So I'm going to be giving people 20%
yeah.
from ongoing directive multiplier, plus 40% from sledgehammer. Together, that's 68%. If you're then running things like glass cannon, you're immediately into like the 112%. Add in detox, it's like, yeah, I can literally double your damage. You like, oh
Nice.
no, the extra 15% additive from survivalist. Pfft, weak sauce, mate. I'm doing my buffs and multipliers. Go away.
I don't think I've ever seen the firewall grenade with Mad Bomber. To be honest, I don't think Mad Bomber is a chest that I've used to do those weird challenges that you have to do when you have to do like killing 5 enemies in summer with a grenade or something like that. I've like found one on the fly, put it on to do that challenge, and then took it off.
Oh, I got my first person in chat. Ray? Hello.
Now you got 7 watching.
Ooh, check me out. This is just a test, guys. Nothing fancy. I'm not doing some weird, crazy math or anything. Just farming some ongoing directive. Trying to figure out how to even stream in the first place. Considering the amount of people that hate me on Twitch, I thought maybe going on Twitch might not be the best idea.
YouTube streaming is probably good for your videos anyway.
There's no way that was not a headshot.
Other regular shot.
Like, I'd pay good money for that to be a headshot. Like, I want to know what that marker's for. Like, seriously, who is that aimed at? Who is there? Who is hiding in a bush?
Fortnite player.
Oh, cheers, Ray. Ray. Is it Ray or Ray? Used to work with a lot of Nepalese people in the army, and they were Rai, and then I'd see someone from England who had the exact same name, spelt the exact same, but for them it was Ray. It was like, oh, come on, what the... Right, no, I deserve to be killed after that shot. Like 10 feet away and I missed the point blank with Regulus. Have you tried the new strikers yet, Rice?
Only in the range, I haven't actually used it.
Right, the top end...
So,
I've just done it again. Delete the fucking ongoing directive, please. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I only tried it in the range where obviously, you know, you get stacked easily because you're just sitting there with a, you know, invincible elite target. But I don't even remember what sort of damage I was doing with it previously. I haven't really used it in the last month or two, that Strikers build that I have.
Yeah, I was playing around with it yesterday.
I watched a video on it.
Yeah, for like the first... That video, that was actually the 4th iteration of it. My first like 3 attempts, my game just got laggier and laggier and laggier until it crashed. I then went back to the file to see if at least, I don't know, before it crashed, if I had any salvageable footage. The entire recording file was corrupt. Posted the picture of it in Bo's Discord. So I literally just put a comment in there saying, is it just me, or is Strikers just the absolute biggest piece of shit right now? And worst of all, it crashes my game and corrupts my files. Not even joking. And then Spot's taking the piss out of me, you little bastard. And then from there, like, it just kept getting worse and worse. I just couldn't get like a decent-ish recording from it. And like any time I thought, oh yeah, this is going quite well, literally I would just spontaneously combust and die, and I was like, strikers is just, I hate it. I hate it even more. Like, I got so angry with it. I reset my manhunt thinking, oh yeah, I'll redo my manhunt with strikers on. It would be easy. It's fine. Strikers is like potentially the most OP thing in the game right now. Like the math behind it just basically puts it as the new meta. Using it in practice, it's just like, what is this? Oh my god, my aim.
I feel like the chest piece is useless because you're not going to keep 200 stacks. The backpack might be useful now. I don't know, I'm thinking I might change mine around a bit and see. I mean, I tested so many different combinations last time, I just can't really be fucked doing it again, to be honest. I don't know, I think I might use the backpack because I feel like I don't have vigilance up much when I use strikers.
Civilians in distress.
Because I'm out, you know, constantly trying to get stacks. But I feel like the chest piece is useless.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of people say like, oh, it's getting changed in 16.1. That's not the point. You still need like 200 stacks to get your top end optimal damage. Doesn't matter if the stacking decrease or the stacking loss is going to be decreased. You still need 200 stacks for it to be even remotely, well, I'd say about 160 plus is like the good damage area, and it's just not feasible.
Too hard to maintain. Yeah. I saw someone comment somewhere saying, oh, it's going to be awesome for speedrun raid bosses, and I'm like, how are we going to have the time to build 200 stacks? Like, yeah, sure, it's going to be... I mean, the thing is, with the bosses in the raids for speeds, they insta-die anyway, like, you don't have time to build stacks.
Yeah, Bo, Doc, Unks, a few others were doing a raid test yesterday with Sledgehammer, and
Oh yeah,
they every single one of them just, because you know, on like boss 3 it's not like a one shot. Oh, later's Ray, catch you later. For boss like 1, 2 and 4, you're essentially just one shotting the actual boss when needed. But for boss 3 it is essentially just a very glorified boss burn. Yeah, it took like 2 bullets. They hit Bo and one other hit like 131 million each using Sledgehammer.
Yeah, I saw Doc hit for 147.
Yeah, like, yeah, that was.
That's just a regular shot. Luna was also talking about having a support build running ongoing directive as well.
Yeah, it's basically what I'm going to look at now. Or I keep forgetting that I'm actually doing it. I've been destroying all the ongoing directive pieces. I want to get ongoing directive with skill haste, because there's no... you're basically going to be relying on the skill tier, so the best you can really do is get skill haste as high as possible as to get your skills back as quick as possible. So I feel like skill haste is probably the best way to go. And then I don't know whether I should do Fenris or maybe a golem piece. That could be a bit of a nightmare to get though. And just do 4-piece ongoing directive with Mad Bomber on the chest and Acosta's Go Bag for the free overcharge.
Oh yeah.
Along with weapons with Sledgehammer. Just prop Sledgehammer for people, be fine.
Yep.
That's 68% multiplier right there. Ongoing directive.
So the firewall grenades, all the little cluster ones, they proc Sledgehammer?
Yes, they do. Hold on.
That's pretty cool then.
I actually have a video. It's recorded. It's uploaded. I just haven't made the thumbnail and put it public. I then got sidetracked into doing this, and it's all gone wrong.
Alright, I'm gonna grab some food and drink and I'll be on to play.
Awesome.
I'll speak to you soon. GG's.
Yep, see you in a bit. Jesus. Hello?
Hello, mate. Off to see yesterday's trainee here. Does the rubbish clearance.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah, the landlord gave the approval to get it all cleared up for you.
Oh, outstanding.
You're not about this afternoon, are you? Until we can go and get it done for you.
This afternoon, hold on, let me check my diary. No, it's Friday. I can't do. I'm free up until Friday. So yeah,
That'd be brilliant.
this afternoon's great.
We'll pop along about 2:30. Is that okay?
Yeah, that should be brilliant.
Lovely. Thanks, mate. Cheers. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Sorry about that, whoever is watching. I've recently moved house and the house is actually in terrible condition. The shower leaks into the kitchen and floods everything. Washing machine is covered in mould. Oven doesn't work. Yeah, there's a plethora of issues, and I basically just kicked off at the landlord, and he's gone and is now trying to get everything sorted. So every 20 seconds I get a phone call with someone being like, "We're here to fix problem number 4908," and I'm like, "Cool." Oh, that one. Is that my God roll one? Yeah. And then we go to this. Because Mad Bomber. Grenade rates increased by 50%. Grenades that kill are refunded. Grenades can now be cooked by holding the fire button, making them explode earlier. Gain 15% bonus armor when throwing a grenade. So it's not the grenade kill that's refunded every so often. I'm thinking the PvP tip of the spear that does that. PvP tip of the spear generates a grenade every minute. Cook it by just and then throw and whoa, okay. Completely and utterly messed that up. Yeah, the range is pretty hilarious. So 25. Let's put you on 10. Sadly didn't hit any. It's kind of annoying. Okay. It's pretty large. Should work just fine. Let's fast travel to let's go to the White House. If I tab over, does it stop the stop the stream? Does it do anything? Never mind, we'll find out. Don't do that. Do that one. 2. Do a handstand. Stand up. Run. It's sad that I can. Oh, RJ. Hello there. I'm not actually doing anything particularly fancy or special. I'm actually just testing to see if I even can stream in the first place. Sledgehammer's OP. Yeah, if you can hit the bugger.
Civilians in danger.
That could be potentially useful as a support setup, but that's really about it. Will you say good afternoon?
Why they haven't tried to take us out yet.
I put it's under the Picaros holster video. Hold on. I wonder if he's still got it on, because I know he logged off with it. Inspect. No. This is one of his speedrun builds. No, that's not who I'm even going to be looking for. That one. Now inspect. Yeah, this. So, weapon damage, skill, crit damage, crit chance. Skill tier, crit damage, skill damage, crit chance. And then the Picaros holster. 20% weapon damage, crit chance, skill damage. 3-piece Empress, 2-piece Brazos, I'm just going to call it Brazos. I have no idea. I'm terrible with Latin sounding languages. Bit of Memento on the go. 50% crit chance, 111% critical hit damage. Yeah, this does like 30 or 40% more than the one I use. It's dumb. The only issue is I kind of wouldn't really recommend doing it, simply because in title update 16.1 that holster is this will probably go to an armor core, and then where he's got crit chance is going to become 15% weapon damage, and then, well, I don't know what this third attribute will become. Maybe he'll stick it with skill damage. I don't know the effects on what's going to happen here. It's like with this. I got crit chance, crit damage on my perfect spotter, and re-rolled the armor core to weapon damage. When they fix this, am I going to get my original one back, or am I going to get a random attribute they're just going to throw on from absolutely nowhere because Ubisoft are dicks? Oh, yeah, sorry, the guy in the raincoat. I was like, have we got Rain Man going on or something? Yeah, what's going on? And then it clicked. I was like, yeah. In truth, the meta hasn't changed since TU12. And all these videos you see of people going, oh, new meta this, new meta this. It's not. It's just them clicking. The meta hasn't changed for a very long time, and I very much doubt it will change anytime soon, simply because the content for the game is just completely oversaturated with people that have about as much clue as a friggin' basket. So I doubt it will happen. Why have I still got you on there? No, the holster's not wrong. That change, or you're kind of correct, John. The change to the holster is coming in 16.1. They did say this. Yeah, so for the moment, we get to enjoy it how it is. But in 16.1, that is when it is being changed. The same with strikers, the way in which it's stacking is being changed. I don't know why they didn't change this before they released it from the PTS. We've basically got PTS 0.1 extended, and then what people saw in PTS 2, as well as what they're planning to do after that, we're not getting till 16.1 for some really absolutely stupid reason. I don't know why. It's just, yeah. Everyone else is going 1 + 1 = 2, and then you've got massive Ubisoft going 1 + 1 = So, for the moment, as a technicality, it's not wrong, but it will be getting changed. Also, this is my first time ever streaming, by the way, so I have no idea, like, the etiquette. So if I do something really dumb or piss someone off, let me know. I am all over aiming today. Jesus.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, check me out.
Agent down.
Yeah, the rifle damage and the like straight up cores missing from builds is just, for me, that is the biggest screw up they have ever done. Like, you can get away with, like, I mean, I'm on PC, I'm used to crashes and like being shot through walls and varying different glitches, etc. Like, I can deal with them though, it's not that hard, but I have spent hours in this game grinding, figuring things out, making up different builds. I mean, I probably come up with a different build at least once a week and delete them, delete another build that I barely use, and then come up with something different. But like, I can get along with them, but like all of that work that I've put in, like, I won't lie, like, this is my favourite build. If an attribute or a core just suddenly vanished from here, I would probably uninstall. I'd reinstall it a couple days later, but yeah. What weapon are you going to use with ongoing? Well, with the build setup that I am looking at, because it will be a yellow build, Capacitor is best in slot for that, just because of how Capacitor takes weapon damage from skill tiers. As for a secondary, it would probably be stage left, just so that I can actually get some form of decent damage out, as well as proc sledgehammer for the team. The idea is for it to be a buff build. I have no idea what I need to do. I'm going to go back to where I was farming. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons now.
Hostile broadcast detected.
I actually did not know that console doesn't get PTS. Is that true? Like, honestly, does console not get PTS? That seems, that's horrible. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the majority of the overall player base of Division 2 is on PC, but when it comes to like glitches and like balance issues, you kind of actually really want the PvP community for that. And PvP on console is like huge in comparison to what it is on PC. So like, although the population might be, I mean I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the population on PC is higher. But the level of people that you want to test this sort of stuff is on console. Now, that just seems dumb. Why would you like, I mean, just to say it's like 50-50, why would you alienate half of the community? 1 second, guys. Yep.
The last two were mine because you bought the first two.
Oh, damn. Sorry, it was... yeah, the last one.
Well, damn right I'm having a fucking last one. But I was expecting two for breakfast. Piece of shit.
I'm in trouble. I ate my wife's bread roll. It's- I don't think... I can't remember what it was. It was either 2020 or 2021, but Ubisoft was voted the worst publisher in the world. Which should tell you all you really need to know. The issue is people like me who can't bloody aim. I don't know what it is, but The Division is just this
Immediate medical assistance.
weird little game that just scratches that one itch of what I really like in a game. So I kind of feel like, I mean, I could sit here and tell you all the things I hate about the game. Like me not actually paying attention because I haven't figured out the balance between playing and paying attention to chat. My wife is angrily making her breakfast in the background.
They're actually making breakfast in the background.
Yes, there we are. But I kind of feel like for the people like in the position that I'm in, where like the only game I genuinely enjoy nowadays is The Division, despite the fact that I will sit here and be like, why is it when I'm on a minigun, it overheats, but as soon as an enemy gets on the minigun, they have bloody infinite ammo and can do whatever the hell they want. Why is it that I can't shoot for a fucking bush, but they can shoot me for a bush? Like, there are so many issues. But
Incoming hostiles
like
detected.
2 days later, I'm playing it again, just because, yeah, I've tried playing other games, and then after like 20 minutes I'm like, yeah, but it's not Division, it doesn't scratch that itch. So I just feel like that Ubisoft, when they get like a community of people like me, doesn't matter what they put out, they could literally just put out the worst thing going and we'll lap it up just because, well, that's all we've got.
Hostile broadcast detected.
Because let's face it, the only people that play Division anymore are the ones that are in situations like me. Like, we hate the game, but we love it, but we hate it, but we love it, but we hate it. And it's just this vicious circle. And then when they go, oh yeah, we're releasing new content, it could literally be an absolute bag of dicks. But we'll still lap it up, we'll still play it, we'll complain about it, and we'll still play it. Just because that's what we play, that's what we are, that's what we like. I won't lie, I hated Division 1. I'm not a big PvP player, so when it came to like the end game in Division 1 and it just being basically just pure PvP, I mean that just instantly turned me off. And then going into, obviously, you know, I've bought the game, I'm going to give it a try, so I gave it a go. And yeah, I don't know if it was the same for everyone else, but I just got bombarded with hackers on repeat. Like, I would literally, like, I would be here, and some dude would shoot me from here. Like, just random bullet. Just fly across, and then, yeah.
An agent from your clan has joined your
That
team.
was it. Dead. Fucking all rise. The boss bro is here. Where is he? Where is he? Where's he gone? I know Sony has a weird licensing thing. Dude, if I put strikers on, I can guarantee you I'll crash in about 5 minutes. I do not know what it is with strikers. It crashes my entire game. I'll lag out and then just freeze every single time. I don't just dislike strikers because I personally feel the set is bad. I dislike it because it literally hard crashes my entire PC. Not just Division. I have to forcefully turn my PC off at the plug because nothing works. I've actually heard this weird rumour, and I tried it once, that if your game starts, like on PC, if your game starts lagging and crashing, go to your... I mean, I'm not too computer savvy, I won't lie. I've got GeForce Experience, that's what I used to do a lot of my videos. I roll back the driver and then force it to do another update. And that at least gives me like a stable game for like a couple of days. I'd heard a lot of people do this. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it worked. I'm about to become completely redundant in my own damn stream. If you see me walk into walls, I am reading chat. I am bad at this. God. Right, what comedy can we do here? Oh yeah, my little Umbra build. Actually, yeah, you know what? Right, if you see me walking towards it, it's 220 ping. So let's in cover stacks build up. Ooh, disorient. Ooh.
Friendly combatants
I hate that.
nearby.
I really hate the disorient.
Hostile detected. Immediate medical assistance.
I regret nothing.
Agent down.
Don't know why, I really just wanted to melee that one guy. Just like, I will do it if it kills me. Now just to just randomly heal, and that armor regen is just dumb. It really is just dumb.
Friendly combatants detected.
It negates the bleed from enemies, which is good. Need to test it with backfire.
Control point secured. Well done.
I don't think Umber is ever going to be any form of meta, but it's just insanely fun to play. It's been a while since I've made a build that wasn't like trying to be the best thing ever. It was just there to be fun and enjoyable.
Reinforcements incoming.
Morning, Flicker. I don't know why I said it like that. That took me a
Detecting
minute.
additional hostile contacts. Friendly combatants nearby.
Yeah, it's my first time streaming. I had to call in Mr. Rise because he's just OP at everything to figure out how to even get it started. So probably do this for about another hour or so, and then I've got to go play husband and adult, do some house chores, probably play around with a few more stream settings, Google a lot more.
Signs critical.
So it's going to be a work in progress. I was also arguing with myself, do I stream on Twitch, do I stream on YouTube? Wasn't entirely sure. YouTube seemed the easier option. I'm just going to take baby steps at the moment, Flicker. It's not going to be, I mean, I'm in training for my new career, so that's going to take up a good chunk of my time. I'm still technically unemployed. I'm living off essentially my military pension at the moment. Really wanting to get back into doing work and actually working, because I am becoming increasingly bored.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I will try and do sort of regular-ish streams, but it's not going to become like a huge and important part of my life. Well, I am looking at actually upgrading my PC, and when I start streaming a little bit more seriously, where it says it's not going to become a huge important part of my life, but I will take it a little bit more seriously. I will actually try and do those streams where I stream on both platforms simultaneously, both on Twitch and YouTube. Just where I've essentially got YouTube set up for most things, I figured for like baby's first test stream, YouTube was the better option. Climb over,
Assistance
donut.
needed. Agent incapacitated.
Yeah, I've had a few King Breakers drop recently, and
Control point detected.
they are fine stats wise. The problem is, it's more the principle of it.
Supply room access unlocked.
I've done a lot of grinding. I've spent resources. I've got build set up. But yeah, the main one I'm really angry about is my perfect spotter chest, because when that dropped for me, it had crit chance, crit damage on, and I rolled it to weapon damage, so I had a
An agent has gone offline.
Rise crashed. So yeah, I had like a perfect spotter chest. I am going to be absolutely furious if I need to completely regrind that. Oh, weird trick actually. Not sure if people know this. This shotgun has one of the better optimal ranges, as well as the fact that you can go ACOG for more optimal range. Oh, I didn't know that. Multi-stream is only licensed to partners. Surely that shouldn't, because if I'm doing it through like OBS, yeah, I have no idea about streaming. Like I said, this is my first one. Everything is now a learning process. Oh, 2 pieces. So I've now got gloves
An agent is back online.
and knees. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Rip. Look at that. There's a lovely bit of crit damage there at one point. It's all bloody gone. Gonna cry.
Friendly combatants detected.
That would be brilliant, Clicker, yeah. Probably won't be today. I've got, like I said, I've got about another hour of free time-ish. And then I've got to do house husband stuff. And then I've got to do some studying for my hopefully upcoming job. And I might do another video later on this afternoon. Yeah, and I've got some gardener coming round as well, actually. I think he said about 2 o'clock. Oh, that'll be in about half an hour, so that'll probably be when I'll actually quit, actually. There's a gardener coming round, because when we moved into this property, the previous tenants basically let the garden turn into a trash heap, and I refused to clean it. So the estate agents and landlords have done whatever it is they do, and they're sending reading chat again, walking into a friggin' ambulance. No, I'm bored of this build now. Can never stick with the same build. Literally just spotted that chunga and it's dead already.
Go ahead, I'm here.
When expertise came out, we all joked that he didn't need the plus 20%. Every level of expertise he gets, he should go down 1%. Yeah. Like, his level of play is just dumb. Oh, it's the Warhound. I was like, what the hell's launching grenades every 2 seconds? Come on. Give one. It's just you, isn't it? Just you. Fire bullet, you first. This 5 bullets hurt. I mean, everything's going to be down to personal taste, Pizza. I personally feel like the damage is enough and you're able to get more sustainable damage. I don't mean like DPS versus sustain. I would still take 12% static crit damage over an extra 50% that may or may not be there. Because I mean, 9 times out of 10 it will be there when you need it, but then that one time that damage is not there when you need it, it will, well, things like that really annoy me. I try not to leave a lot of my damage down to RNG. It's one of the reasons I don't like, what's it called, waveform. It leaves too much to chance. So typically, if I can get away with not having my damage on a stacking stat, even though Umbras only takes like what, 5 seconds to build up, you've then got to leave cover in order to utilize it. Me personally, I would try and keep stats like that as a minimal, because if something goes wrong and you don't have that stack, you're going to wish you had at least 10% somewhere else. Or at least that's my personal view. Yes, the guy is coming for the garden today at like 2 o'clock, I think he said, or just after 2. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream then. It's just sort of like a test stream. See just if I even am able to stream. Just in case you're wondering, you lovely people, the person you can hear in the background is some lunatic that said yes to me in the friggin' church.
Being held hostage.
Yeah, she's being held hostage. Can if you want.
Immediate medical assistance
Oh, I'm
needed.
bullied.
Agent out of action.
I won't lie, Flicker, I have no clue about Dark Zone. For that, I would... I mean, I'm going to recommend Off constantly, just because he and I seem to be... We are at least reading from the same book. Sometimes we are at different chapters, if that makes any sense, but we do... Yeah. And just from that alone, I would argue that he has pretty credible knowledge on PvP. However, just from what I've just said, from like issues with stacking, etc., and not having damage where you need it or when you want it,
Unlocked.
honestly, I personally would argue that things like Strikers, Heartbreaker, etc., are... I'm not going to say they're bad because I don't know PvP, but I would argue that they are suboptimal. Yes, Eagle Bearer does seem to be the weapon of choice in the DZ, just because, well, tenacity is a little bit silly. But if you mess tenacity up, you'll, well, you'll know it. Oh, look, we're lovely people.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
From where?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Bloody hell, if this keeps up, I'm going to need a redundancy check from friggin' the Division Agency. Ugh. Yeah, screw it. This build is fun. Oh god.
Friendly combatants nearby.
Hey, an agent!
Ah, Helvin, you piece of shit. There's actually not a lot on the testing list today, mate. In about 20 minutes, I've got to call it quits. I've got a guy coming round to fix the garden that was left in a shit state for us to move in. After that, I think we're going shopping. The wife has declared. So we're going shopping, and then I've got to do some washing up, some hoovering, and then after that, because I had a job interview with my potential new employer yesterday evening, I have a lot of work I need to do in order to get started for that. So that is going to take up most of my evening. I've already done a video, it's uploaded, I've just got to make it public. So that will be going up as soon as the stream ends. And then at about, it'll be like probably like 6 p.m. by the time I stop doing what I need to do for today. And I might do another video. Though I'm actually not too sure on what.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
And I could do it on True Patriot, not True Patriot, Tip of the Spear, and the importance of the backpack.
Access key detected.
But as for content that is within the TU16 update, the next thing I really want to do is for a buff build, which is what I'm grinding for now. Very much doubt I'll get it finished. I mean, just look at the gloves that I have to optimise. Okay, rolling the weapon damage yellow. I need the skill haste. That is going to be fun. I'm going to absolutely love doing that. Tenacity only works in PvP against people who are dumb enough to challenge you while you're glowing red. You're under the impression that you can't move, right? You do know you can run after them. They don't have to challenge you, you can chase them down. Yeah, I'm gonna need a Woney run pretty damn soon. I might do it tomorrow. I might
Friendly combatants detected.
even stream it. Oh, Won't run stream. Oh.
Supply drop claimed.
Get Rise on the go. Get you involved. We can do like we can do a 4-way. Yes, and how you're thinking it as well. Whereas Bulletproof Vest gets punched to death.
Incoming hostiles detected. Supply drop claimed. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Supply drop claimed. All crates are now empty. Supplies dropped successfully. Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
The only person, genuinely, the only person I know that uses an EB build is a guy called Unknown Spot. He's the one that did my fan art Lovely guy. Funny as fuck. Got a lot of humour. But I like calling him GC Spot because the only thing he really has to say is Eagle Bearer good. I'm joking, he doesn't. He has a lot to say. But out of like the sort of the speedrunner community that I know, he is the only one that actually likes Eagle Bearer. The rest of them will tell you exactly how shit Eagle Bearer actually is. But Unknown Spot's like, I don't care, I like it. And he completed his first solo legendary, I think it was yesterday or the day before, using a weird and wacky Eagle Bearer build, and we were all very proud of him. We make fun of him for it, but then people make fun of me for dying so much. You know, we have a laugh, we have a joke. But yeah, he's like the only person I actually know that uses the Eagle Bearer.
Detected from the control point.
One day maybe I'll see if I can get a recording of doing a raid with Bo, and yeah, you have never seen trolling like Bo trolling. He will literally force the raid to be like 4 or 5 hours long, and then everyone will rage quit. For him, that's a completion. The guy's an absolute sadistic bastard. It's brilliant. Oh, are you trying to test me there? Famas with fast hands in PvE is king. Oh.
I don't know how to make you another mistake.
For legendary speedrunners, they mostly use Hunter's Fury with Regulus and Dodge City Holster. And then the M870, is it the M870 custom? Yeah, that's basically it. That's what they use. And I was watching a good friend of mine, Stella88X. He streams on Twitch. Would absolutely recommend watching him. That guy is just another rise of brutality. The guy's a genius. Yeah, he did legendary DUA in like 7 minutes or something stupid. Yeah, I know Robbits. The thing is, what it might have actually been you. Someone put on one of my videos that the highest DPS in the game is Famas with fast hands. This is actually completely and utterly factually incorrect because fast hands does not increase your DPS, it only increases your sustain. Because the only effect it actually has is reducing your reload, which only has a play on your sustain damage, not your actual DPS. And then if that's the way you then want to play it on the whole sustain side, I'm sorry to tell you that the highest sustained AR in the game, and even Famas with fast hands cannot compete with, is the TKB.
Target near you.
I'm not saying that Famas with fast hands is bad, just in terms of DPS, it's not actually going to increase your actual DPS. It's going to increase your sustained DPS. And Famas with fast hands will not even compete with the TKB when it comes to sustainable DPS. Oh, fair one. Yeah, just probably just like, I don't know, like weird little flashback, but someone left a comment on one of my videos saying that FAMAS with fast hands is highest DPS. And then you saying FAMAS with fast hands, this is sort of like, I don't know, a trigger warning. Turned into a Karen there for a second. But yeah, fast hands is a very good choice. I would actually almost argue it's kind of wasted on a FAMAS, because then your uptime on your DPS actually kind of hits the floor. FAMAS fires a full magazine in 3.3 seconds.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'm about to die. There we are.
Agent incapacitated.
So using fast hands without any DPS increase is actually just going to decrease your uptime. Fucking get to the bounty, Jesus Christ.
Serious
No,
trauma.
I'm getting bullied. Getting bullied.
Agent deceased. Hostile broadcast picked up.
Oh, don't worry, mate. Your Police M4 turned into a pile of shit a long time ago. Sorry, I really hate Police M4. I'm sure it's a good gun, but where I saw so many people be like, "Oh my god, Police M4 is the best thing ever since FAMAS," and then like you look at it statistically, it's like I wouldn't even put it in the top 9 ARs. Like everyone has their personal preferences. I get that, but like from a statistical point of view, it's not even like. I'd argue it's barely top 10. Fucking Lebro down, yeah. Fucking Lebro down. It's Lebo, by the way. Mate, I'm going down even more simply just because I'm trying to read chat and sort of like engage with chat at the same time, and I'm a poor peasant. I don't have a second monitor, so I'm using my phone, which is just on my left hand side, by my keyboard. So to read chat, I'm literally full on looking away from the screen, and yeah. No, he actually had one Liberty stack, which was 2.945, and then when in the open world claiming the headshot, you can see that Liberty still had stacks, so there was no headshot. He then hit a headshot, which removed all Liberty stacks, but it was not a crit, and then he hit a following headshot for 2.904 or 5, one or two. Yeah. I'm sad to say for anyone out there that spreadsheets, as long as you do your calculations for what you're currently running in that given scenario absolutely correctly, spreadsheets will be 100% accurate 100% of the time. Things they can't account for is crit rate. Like, there's no way to account for crit rate, it's just RNG, as well as player accuracy. So DPS calculations are kind of a bit skew-whiffed. If you wanted to know how much damage you are doing in a single shot, under certain conditions, yes, spreadsheets are probably the quickest and easiest way to go once you know what you're doing. I'm still learning them. Like, I have no idea how to calculate Optimist. I really don't. Strained is pretty easy, but calculating DPS with strained involved is a different matter altogether. Optimist is tricky. Measured, I struggle with. Like most calculations I can do pretty quick, but measured, just for some odd reason, just fucks with me. Headhunters is just damn bizarre. Oh, hello. Why not? But yeah, spreadsheets are 100% accurate. And that is my cue to go, guys, I'm sorry to say. So I'll be ending this here. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you all another time. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but baby steps. Anyway, I'll see you. I might do another stream later on, actually. In the meantime, yeah, I'm gonna bug out.
You
Have fun.
are no longer in
Good
a
luck.
group.
Don't die. It's bad for the spreadsheets. I did it wrong. Did it wrong, Mum.